Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coin of World in God We Trust Liberty 1966. Full history script. The 1966 Lincoln cent holds a significant place in American numismatic history as it represents a time of transition in the United States coinage system following the Coinage Act of 1965. Which removed silver from circulating dimes and quarters and introduced new metallic compositions due to the rising cost of silver. The Lincoln cent, however, retained its copper composition in 1966 and continued the legacy that began in 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th birth anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The obverse of the Lincoln cent in 1966 continued to feature the right-facing bust of President Lincoln with the words "In God We Trust" inscribed along the top edge of the coin, Liberty positioned to the left, and the date 1966 to the right with no mint mark. Since during this period the United States Mint temporarily suspended the use of mint marks to discourage coin hoarding, which had become common in the mid-1960s due to the removal of silver from coinage. The reverse of the 1966 Lincoln cent maintained the familiar wheat ears design, which had been in use from 1909 to 1958, but by 1966 it had already been replaced in circulation by the Lincoln Memorial reverse, which was introduced in 1959. To mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, this reverse was designed by Frank Gasparro and features the Lincoln Memorial in the center with the words United States of America above and E pluribus unum beneath. The memorial is flanked by the denomination 1 cent, and if you look closely you can see a tiny representation of Lincoln's statue inside the memorial, making this coin one of the few in U.S. history to depict the same person on both sides. In terms of mintage, the 1966 Lincoln cent was struck in large numbers, with over 2.2 billion coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint. As the use of mint marks was suspended, all coins from that year lack mint marks, which makes it harder for collectors to distinguish between mint origins, but also makes the year 1966 unique in a historical context. The coin was made from a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, with a diameter of 19 mm and a weight of 3.11 grams. The edge of the coin is plain and smooth, which was standard for all Lincoln cents. The production techniques used by the U.S. Mint in 1966 involved high-speed coin presses and improved quality control systems as the Mint worked to meet the massive demand for coins in circulation while also restoring public confidence in the nation's monetary system. Cultural revolution of the 1960s all contributed to an era of transformation in American life. Coins like the 1966 cent became daily symbols of national unity and trust, especially with the enduring motto "In God We Trust," which had become a permanent fixture on U.S. currency. Since the 1950s, the word liberty on the coin echoed the country's ongoing struggles and aspirations for freedom and justice for all its people. For collectors, the 1966 Lincoln cent is a common date coin due to its high mintage, but it still holds value, particularly in high-grade uncirculated condition and in special mint sets which the U.S. Mint produced from 1965 to 1967 to replace traditional proof sets. These special mint sets included higher quality coins that were better struck and polished than standard circulation coins, making them appealing to serious collectors while not as rare or valuable as early Lincoln cents or certain era coins. The 1966 issues in exceptional condition can fetch modest premiums, especially if certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent has become one of the most collected and studied coins in American history, and the 1966 version contributes to this legacy through its connection to a pivotal moment in coinage policy and national identity. Coin errors from this year, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and planchet errors, are of particular interest to error collectors and can significantly increase a coin's value depending on rarity and visual appeal. Although these are relatively rare examples, the massive production volume from that year has yielded a small number of striking anomalies that remain highly sought after in the collector community. In addition to its numismatic value, the 1966 Lincoln cent is a tangible artifact of mid-century America. It represents a period when trust in government institutions was being tested, when economic reforms were being implemented, and when national symbols like the Lincoln cent served as reminders of continuity and heritage. Even today, millions of 1966 cents remain in circulation drawers, jars, and collections across the country, silently echoing the values and events of their time, whether held for historical interest, sentimental reasons, or as part of a larger collection. The 1966 Lincoln cent continues to inspire curiosity, respect, and passion among coin enthusiasts and historians alike. So when you hold a 1966 Lincoln cent, you're not just holding a piece of copper, you're reholding a chapter of American history that reflects the resilience and spirit of a changing nation, and that makes it much more than just 1 cent. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1966 Lincoln cent in your collection and what it means to you. Thank you for watching Coin of World, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the coins that tell the stories of our past. Certainly, here is a continuation of the long, detailed, professional history of the 1966 Lincoln cent, written in a straightforward script with no dots or lines and designed to support a full 2-hour documentary style video for your Coin of World YouTube channel. The 1966 Lincoln cent also marks a unique time in American coin production history due to the monetary reforms and public behavior changes influenced by global economic trends and rising metal costs. During this era, the U.S. Treasury and the Mint had to take rapid action to meet the needs of a growing population and expanding economy while ensuring that coinage remained practical and affordable for circulation. With the removal of silver from coins like dimes, quarters, and half dollars, the Lincoln cent was able to maintain its traditional copper-based composition, which gave it a sense of familiarity and stability to the American public at a time when other coins were being fundamentally altered. As the Mint suspended the use of mint marks from 1965 through 1967 to discourage hoarding and ease concerns about potential shortages, all 1966 Lincoln cents are technically from the Philadelphia Mint, even though they bear no mint mark. This decision had lasting effects on how collectors view coins from the mid-1960s, because it created a group of coins that cannot be easily categorized by mint origin. Instead, collectors must rely on die characteristic, strike quality, and packaging in special mint sets to help determine distinctions. Special mint sets from 1966 are another important piece of the historical puzzle. These sets were produced in lieu of traditional proof sets, which were suspended during this transitional period. The coins in special mint sets were struck with greater care than regular circulation coins, but with less precision than formal proof coins. As such, they display a semi-proof-like or satin finish that can make them visually striking while still remaining accessible. To most collectors, these sets offer valuable insights into the minting technology and quality control processes of the time, and they help preserve the historical integrity of the 1966 coinage series. The Lincoln cent design itself carries deep historical and cultural significance. Victor David Brenner